city of Los Angeles recently voted to cut its police budget by $150 million. Let's bring in Rob Harris. He is the director of the Los Angeles Police Protection League. He has been a police officer for 19 years. Rob, it's good to see you this afternoon. You are also involved with a group that's got a digital ad out right now that's got a police reform agenda as part of its platform, also calling for an investment in law enforcement, not defunding. How does that work?
Yeah, that's correct. Look, defunding of police departments is not a solution. It's a political stunt. And as police unions, as a police officer myself, the Los Angeles Police Protective League and San Francisco and San Jose's police unions have decided to exercise some extreme ownership over our profession. And now is the time to invest in our police departments and in our officers. We have laid out a plan that we know will actually produce results. It goes beyond just talk. If everyone watching goes to investinpolicing.com, they can sign the petition that goes to their local legislators. They can see the plan that we've put forward. And for those that are sincere in their efforts in wanting to see our profession continue to be professionalized, this is the way to go about it, not defunding.
Let me just put up on the screen, if I could, some of the things that are included in your reform agenda: creating a national use of force standard, increasing funding for de-escalation, specially trained officers together with mental health professionals to respond to crisis calls, a national database of former police officers fired for misconduct. This is an adjustment in the way that we're doing policing, whereas some groups are saying, look, let's just take money away from the police.
Yeah, and again, that's not exercising leadership at all. We as police officers, we as rank and file unions, we are the consummate professionals. We are out there every day. My officers are risking their lives, serving their communities the best that they can. And when we look at policies and things to put in place that can have real results, we know from personal experience that strong use of force policies improve outcomes. We've done it here in California. Los Angeles Police Department is at a 30-year low when it comes to officer-involved shootings. So we've seen these things work in a positive way, and we're calling for leaders to help us implement this on a national scale.
What are cuts of $150 million from the city of Los Angeles to the LAPD going to do?
Yeah, every dollar you take from an agency, especially one like ours, has a real tangible impact in our communities and how we can go about achieving the things that even our elected officials have asked us to do: homeless and crisis intervention activities, human trafficking. It will severely limit our ability to staff and recruit for upcoming classes, which means a reduction in officers. And ultimately, what this does is victimize and harm the communities that people claim they're advocating for. Here in Los Angeles, the African-American community makes up 9% of our city, yet they make up 40% of the murder victims. Now, that's not a police problem, that's a community problem. And if you start taking money away from us, how can we be there to help improve those situations?
All right. Well, we'll keep watching your organization and see what happens. Rob Harris, good to talk to you. Thanks so much. Let's bring in our Monday team now. Mo Elleithee, spokesman for Hillary Clinton's 2008 campaign, and Mark Thiessen, former speechwriter for President George